Hello, gamers and geeks, and welcome to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM, and I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. Today we are playing Age of Dragons. We're on episode 12, and yeah, it's going to be fun. As I've frequently mentioned, if you like this content and you want to see more and you want to help us get better at it, then not only can you like and subscribe and click the bell and all that stuff on YouTube, but you can also support us on Patreon at the £5 level as a emotional support goblin. And I've already got soundproofing tiles. I'm just waiting for the adhesive to stick them on the walls so that that'll improve the sound quality. And contributions from you help us to make improvements like that. So, yeah. With that out of the way, let's play. Would the players like to introduce their characters, please?
Indeed. I am playing Unnamed Turtle, the turtle who forgot his name and has an issue with reading. Who is a Twilight Domain, not Twilight Domain, Twilight Domain cleric.
Mm-hmm. Not a Twilight Domain? I'm sure you are a Twilight Domain, yes.
I am a domain of sort of cleric.
Okay. Who's next?
I can go ahead.
Go for it, Frostwalker.
I am Rob. I play Frostwalker, the Goliath Paladin. Sorcerer Paladin.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do. And who else we got?
I guess I'll go. I'm Christian, the human rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Or nothing's going to quote.
Human rogue. And that leaves Violet, because Mooney is not feeling well and can't join us today.
My name is Amanda. I play Violet Nightsong, Amethyst Gem Dragonborn Barbarian.
Mm-hmm. Woot woot. Okay then. So, what happened last time we played? Does anybody remember?
We looted the tavern owner's desk and found several folders of varying color that we didn't have a chance to look through. Went out his window into a courtyard where we found a secret passage outside the city through the moat. Went into the woods to dry off. Ran into a bunch of fairies in their fairy circle. Several people went into the at various times went into the circle and fell asleep. We rescued one. Frostwalker was the first one. We rescued him with giant owls. Then Mooney got tricked into going in and was only able to come out if somebody else agreed to take their place, which Christian did. And the circle disappeared, and everybody else decided they were going to camp and wait to see if he would come back. And that's where we had to put a pin in it, because
yeah. Happened.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, the fairy circle is no longer a fairy circle. It's now just a glade. And, you okay, Chris?
What?
You okay there, Jeff? You making strange noises?
I was just saying, because you said it's no longer a fairy circle. I said, unless it accidentally picked up some of the random noises from my really loud TV
Mm-hmm.
2 rooms away.
Oh, that's what that was, huh? Okay.
I apologize. I didn't realize it was loud enough to get picked up by my hypersensitive phone.
Okay. So, yeah. So, yep, still in the woods. Mooney is up and awake, but still sort of out of it. Probably feeling a little guilty about Kristen having to go in to save her. What do you guys want to do?
Do we want to rest? Let's wait here. Take turns watching to stop anything from coming and attacking us. And wait and hope to see if Kristen comes back. Right, I think that's what we should do.
What do you reckon, Frostwalker and Violet? Because Violet probably would prefer forcing the fairies to give Kristen back, but the fairies seem to have gone, so...
I guess that's the best we got, is to sit and wait and hope that they come back. Other than that, we don't have any way to really track him across plains.
That is true. Yeah, that's why I suggested it. I agree. So that's 2 out of 3 votes.
Mooney's still sulking. What does Violet say? Amanda? Okay. Robbie's typing. Maybe we accidentally picked up a regular bound bear while Mooney got lost. This is also true. Yes. Yeah, but you don't know. You have no idea. It just seems like Mooney is being unresponsive and sulking a lot. But anyway, okay, so you sit and wait for Kristen to return. Is there anything you want to talk about?
Yeah. You come from the north, right? And he says to Frost.
Yeah. So you said a Frostwalker, you've come from the north, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were talking to Rob. I didn't hear what you said.
So originally, the party were trying to decide what they should do next, whether you should wait here for Kristen to just show back up and hope that they do, or if you were going to... I thought maybe a barbarian dragonborn may have a more proactive suggestion, like, you know, finding a way into the Feywild to go rescue him. But I wanted it to be up to you.
That's and I also don't want to like make us get lost by making us go on looking when we don't even know where to start.
All right. So, is that what you're gonna say in character?
Yeah.
Do you think that maybe you should go after them, but you don't want to get anybody lost and you don't know where to start?
Yeah, pretty much, because it's really not really knowing where to start or where.
Yeah.
Or if we're gonna get lost, I'm okay with going, but I'm not really the one that's gonna push everybody else to go.
Fair.
Ooh, brute force sounds like a good idea.
Okay, now unnamed Turtle has changed their stance apparently. Frostwalker has said that yes, they're from the Frostlands.
I don't. How is? Are you? How?
Is
how?
glitching?
Maybe. I struggle with I struggle with even slightly cold temperature here. How does anyone live north?
How does anyone live north?
How does anyone live north? How? It must be extra cold. I don't know how they don't just freeze.
How do you not freeze, Frostwalker?
Do I not freeze?
How do you not
Yeah.
freeze?
Well, no, we find ways to, keep warm, and my people have thicker skin than most, so it's kind of nowhere near as bad for cold as me.
Okay, Magic Man.
He is bad for the cold.
Wow, Magic Man.
Okay, Angie, I got you. I'm sure I can think of a few ways that you can keep warm, Frostwalker.
Says Kristen.
Well, he's back.
What are you guys just sitting around for? Don't we have a job to do?
Well, you disappeared.
Hmm? Apparently, a guy can't go take a leak without everybody freaking out. No. They were only looking and messing around a little bit. Nothing too serious. Let's go. Oswald, can I have those folders back, please? Or my backpack back, so that I can see what that stuff is at some point?
Back.
Can you prove that you're you after, just disappearing with the Fae and then reappearing out of nowhere?
How are you going to prove that you're you, Kristen? Kristen? Jeff?
I forgot I muted because my child came in. And was talking. How about the fight against my former best friend who turned into a giant potato monster, and then the great hunt for the demonic potatoes afterwards?
Is that enough, Frostwalker?
I guess.
Yeah, it's a bit dirty.
I mean, I could go into other things. All the troubles we've been into, and you know. But yeah, I think, and he'll just kind of list off the highlights of what we've been through, and be like, "It's me. I'm not a fairy.
Oh, okay. I believe you.
Mary would say.
You're a paladin. Don't you have magics that could tell you if I'm a fae?"
Huh. That's a good point. See, that's why, out of character, that's why I would have accepted just something as simple as, "You're an idiot."
Yes, but I am trying to, if I haven't cleared being even slightly rude to a character with the player ahead of time, I'm trying really hard not to
It's
like attack people because I don't want to accidentally offend anyone.
That's like the first X-Men movie when
Yeah.
Wolverine comes back to the rest of the group and Cyclops says, "How do I know it's you?" And Wolverine says, "You're a dick." And Cyclops goes,
That's exactly the scene that I was thinking of.
Okay. So
So yeah, I'll give him back his files.
yeah, the files that you found. Colourful folders. Okay. And now what do you want to do? Where are you going next? What job was it? Why were you coming through the woods anyway?
We're headed back to the ash hole.
Yeah. I guess we continue onwards then. That's enough messing around.
I don't know, the dragon's not that bad.
The dragon seems chill with us, but I think if we mess around for a bit longer, I think they'll be less chill.
I mean, we were sent to gather pertinent information that can take time. It's not always, obvious. If it was, they wouldn't need us.
That is true.
Yep. So you continue through the woods towards the great ash, standing above the ash hole. And yeah.
Do you guys remember the knock?
Of course.
Okay, at least one of us does.
What's your passive history? Yeah, you remember it. You got this. Why is Frostwalker saying shit? I don't remember that. That's fine. Kristen does. They've got a passive history of 15. Yeah. They're fine. But
it's okay. Mr. Rogue does.
As you are heading there, and you cross the road, as you come to the road, because you've got to cross the road to get to the ash hole. You see, to your surprise, a group of dark-skinned dwarves with a shock of white hair walking down the road, holding their hands over their eyes, squinting against the sun.
You don't see that every day.
They might be friendly. They're probably friendly. Just be on your guard.
Dwarves on their best day are barely what I would consider friendly. And those don't look like normal dwarves.
They try their best to ignore you entirely as they walk by. But of course, they're walking down this road. So out come a group of young and inexperienced black dragon bandits. Hold and pay the toll!
New recruits are about to get their asses kicked.
It'll be a rerun of us. You guys have popcorn.
You're just gonna stand back and watch?
I mean, maybe we should help them?
Oh, that would be nicer.
Well, we are
Yeah.
supposed to be allies with the boss of the Black Dragon Bandits, so we probably
What?
should help out.
Let's wait and see what happens. And if it looks like it's going to turn bad, we'll step in and help.
Very diplomatic. Does the barbarian feel the same way?
Or we can just charge it now and start stabbing things. That works too.
Idea.
You like that idea?
Yeah, but that might not end well. But it never ends well.
The Dwarga look at each other and look back at the young bandits and all turn invisible. Roll initiative.
Oh, well, that's fun. We can't see the bloody buggers. Oh, nice.
Line back a bit. Alright. Let's see. No, alright.
What the heck with you too, Anthony?
Sorry?
I rolled a really good initiative for myself, and you just had to be better.
It's not my fault. If everyone is up
I know.
going on to... Yeah, so please roll initiative as well, please. Violet and Frostwalker.
I can't remember. Do I get advantage? I don't think I do yet.
Barbarians do.
Oh, I do.
Barbarians do.
Yeah, they get that fairly early, I believe.
Yes. Still doesn't help me. Oh, you got an 11. What was Frostwalker's initiative? Please, Rob. Oh, Bandit's having technical issues again. I need to tell them, rather. Kristen. 121. Nice. Frostwalker on 20. Durgar on 15. Violet on 11. And unnamed total on 6. Okay. So, the first thing you'd notice is that plus 5. Yeah. All 4 of the bandits yelp out in pain as enlarged Dwerga with glowing blades appear behind them, having attacked said bandits. They each do yep. Let's see how. Is that enough to take out the little basic bandits? Almost. 3 of them go down. And the 4th one is barely holding on. Christian, what do you want to do?
I will take a shot at the Durgar that attacked the still up bandit.
Okay.
Um,
You can see him now.
yeah, so.
Because there's a large dwarf standing there, towering over the injured bandit. $18 hits.
And because the bandit is there,
Yeah. Sneak attack.
Yep.
19. Okay.
And I'm going to take my movement to a nearby tree and bonus action hide.
Okay.
Because, yeah.
You're gonna move to a tree and bonus action hide. Stealth.
Ooh,
Oh,
horrible.
Boy.
Luckily,
Oh well.
Luckily, the Dwerga's perception sucks because they don't see well in the daylight.
Oh yeah, they're currently suffering a -5 on their passives
Yeah.
because they are at disadvantage. All right, but that's my turn.
Frostwalker. There are 4 large dwarves visible, and another 4 that are still invisible. What do you want to do?
I will go up and attack them, but I just gotta double check my rolls when my phone's being slow.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you what your attack rolls are? If you're using your great axe, it's a d20 plus 6 and you get 2 attacks. Oh, there we go. Yeah, both hit.
Oh, nice.
Are you attacking the same Durga that Kristen already fired at?
Yes.
Sweet. "18 points of damage. Yeah. He down. Of course, he returns to his normal size after he goes down.
Nice job.
Mm-hmm. Only 7 more to go. And, yeah. So.
Fair.
4 d20. Does anybody have a passive perception that sucks? Let's see.
Not me.
That sucks. Yeah, no. Definitely not.
Mine's 11.
Yeah, unnamed, Violet, and Kristen would all be aware that that some invisible creature is sneaking up on them. And Violet, what do you want to do? You know that you can hear that there's somebody within 5 feet of you, even though you can't see them. What do you want to do, Violet?
I know. I have an idea, but
Is there anybody in range that I'd hit with my breath weapon? Like any party member?
I think you would probably. I don't think Frostwalker has moved. Turtle moved back a little bit. But
Portal wouldn't be in the range.
yeah. But I'm thinking since this Dwarga, you probably have been standing next to Frostwalker.
wait, wouldn't a Frostwalker had to have walked up to smack the
Oh, yeah,
visible
that's
ones
true.
with his sword?
That's true. That's true. He did. He did. So yeah, you don't have any allies within 5 feet of you.
Okay, then I'm gonna do my breath weapon, and then I'm gonna hit with my great axe
Okay. So,
and rage.
Yes, you rage. You foosh in the direction of the footprints you heard. That Dwargar needs to make a dex save. And he gets a 15. So he's only going to take half of your... At this point, it would be 2d10 force damage. So roll the 2d10, and then we'll divide the result by 2. Alright. So that would be 4. And then, now, because he's invisible, You still can't see him very well. You know where he is, but you can't see him. So that would give you disadvantage on the attack, but you can still attack him recklessly, which would give you advantage and cancel out your disadvantage, letting you do a
I'm
swing.
going to attack recklessly.
Okay. So, yeah, since you're using your claws, are you using your claws or your great axe?
Oh, I
no,
forgot
no.
I had
Oh
claws.
no, actually no.
I don't have claws.
This character doesn't have claws. Okay, so it's just your great axe.
I wish.
Yeah. Straight roll d20 plus 6.
We should add claws to this character.
Nice. 24 definitely hits. So that would be a d12 plus 5. Points of damage.
Ooh. Pretty neat.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
So, let's see if he maintains concentration on his invisibility. Yes, he does. Total.
Fairy fire.
Nice. On the one right next to you.
Yes. Because I think that's the one that reveals them no matter what, no matter.
It makes
It's
them all
kind of
glowing
like-
stuff. Now it's a 20-foot
Yeah.
radius, so you could probably try and catch one of your allies in it too, and in theory catch whatever invisible dude is attacking them.
Isn't it a dex check? I think.
It
Yeah,
is.
dex save.
Where do you want to put your 20-foot cube is what I'm saying.
I put it in between me and the person next to me. Because I imagine we're standing in a somewhat line. So,
Well,
Amanda, then.
you dropped back, so yeah, I think the next closest person to you would be Violet.
Yeah, Violet, that's it, yeah.
Okay. So, the two invisible dwargar need to do this, and so does Turtle and Violet. Now, Violet, you can actually roll your dex save with advantage because of you being a barbarian. What's the spell save DC, Turtle?
Spell save DC is 14.
Okay, so the one next to you fails and is glowing, is outlined in blue, green, or violet.
Can I make it hot pink instead?
That's close enough to violet, okay. But the one that was next to violet doesn't glow. They passed. So yeah, you can now see the glowing nimbus around the invisible dwarga. Okay. Didn't know how long that was going to go on for. The dwarga that is all lit up just says, cheat. The soul blades. Okay, so we already had. So Christian and Frostwalker downed one of the soul blades, but there are 3 more. They are still enlarged. Yeah. One of them is going to march up to Kristen.
I thought they couldn't see me.
You only got to wait. Oh yeah,
Isn't their passive -5?
yeah. You got an 11. Yeah, and they don't see you. Good point. Good point. Okay, so one of them walks up to Frostwalker. And D20 plus 5. Does a 21 hit Frostwalker? Character sheet says yes. Rob, can you hear me? You don't get to get out of taking damage just because you're not responding to me, you know. 12 points of force damage, Rob. Another goes to Violet. And of course, because Violet attacked recklessly, they get advantage. And that does not hit, I don't think. Your AC is better than 12, right, Violet? Yes, yes it is. Okay. And then total.
Hello.
That should have been plus 5. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just realised that the attack on Violet should have been a plus 5, not a plus 3. So that would have hit, because it would have made it a 14 on a 12. So, but she is raging. So Violet only takes 8 points of force damage. And total doesn't get hit. The enlarged Dwargo just goes right over your head. Kristen, from your hiding spot, what do you want to do?
Shoot an arrow at one of the Durgar.
Which one?
The
The one that's all lit up thanks to fairy fire? The one of the enlarged ones? Well,
probably.
To be fair, the one that's lit up with fairy fire is enlarged too. So
I'm gonna shoot at the one that looks like it. It looks like it's trying to smack the heck out of Frostwalker.
okay, you're gonna kill Steel Frostwalkers. Go for it.
It's not. I can't. I doubt I can drop them by myself.
You probably don't.
It's more like softening up for everybody else.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's a critical hit.
So I may have to eat my words on that one.
Sneak attack bonus.
I wasn't expecting to see that happen.
Down goes another Dwarga.
Oh dear. I
You
really was
underestimate
not
those.
expecting a crit on that, or to do that much. Holy heck! All right. Well. As per the smart thing of Rogue, I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Hmm. By the way, the bandit that survived that initial onslaught has run off into the woods.
Well, of course he had. Because why the
Um,
hell wouldn't they? But I'm not gonna do a very good job of it this time, and I know it because,
mhm.
yeah, probably more like shaking with utter surprise that that arrow went right through the soft spot of that Duergar. But that'll
So,
end my turn.
so you hide behind a tree, but you're giggling, so everyone knows where you
Something like that.
are.
Yeah, I'm not doing a very good job of hiding, so.
Frostwalker, the dude that just attacked you, went down with an arrow in his that went so deep into his temple that he immediately collapsed. What do you want to do?
Would the next closest one be one of the invisible ones or the glowing ones?
There are two of these soul blade dwarves still standing and visible.
Okay. Then I'll go after one of them.
All right, the one that's attacking Violet, maybe.
Yeah.
Go for it. Okay, so 19 and 16 both hit.
And I will add in a level 2 Divine Smite for 3d8.
Nice. 36. Another one bites the dust.
Another one gone, another one gone.
Hey, it's gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Okay. And yeah. The I'm assuming that the sword doesn't stay magic. Yeah, it's not an actual physical weapon. It's a projection of force energy, and it disappears when they're unconscious. Sorry. It's a manifestation of psychic energy.
Oh.
The other ones, though, the four that are still invisible, are carrying war picks. So, thought that's fun.
Oh no, bro.
Anyone know how to steal their soul? You saying that out loud? Yes.
I don't know anything about stealing any souls, I'm sorry.
Funny you should mention that. It says one of the Dwarga. And um, all all of the invisible Dwarga who had moved into position on their previous turn yeah. Actually, Only 3 of them get to attack with advantage because one of them is visible thanks to Fairy Fire.
Hell yeah.
So they can do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, the
Yep.
words. Da-da-da-da.
D20 plus 4. Yeah. So the one that had Fairy Fire on, he fumbles a crystal blade, and as he drops it, and it snicks his flesh. He Oh, okay. Yeah, he does alright actually. But he still takes. So he takes 5 points of damage. Can I have Turtle, Violet, and Frostwalker all make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Say you can. $17.
Okay, that's good. Well, what am I doing? I already did the rolls to hit. I'm trying to do the damage.
No.
Okay. Yep, Violet passes. What about Frostwalker? Yeah. Also passes. So, you only take the physical damage, which is going to be, yeah, 5 against Violet, 4 against Frostwalker, and 4 against Turtle. It's magical damage, so you don't get to half it. Sorry?
Huh?
You all get stabbed with life glass daggers, basically.
Oh. I'd do it.
But the Dwerger are visible again.
Anthony?
You're tougher than you look. What?
Barbarian Rage does not have the restrictions on magical, non-magical. They simply have all bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Okay, she only takes 2.
Sorry.
Fine. It's Violet's turn. And now you can see your enemy. Wanna smack him?
Rats. With rats.
Violet? Amanda? Wolf Queen?
Yes.
So, would you like to attack the Dwerger you can now see standing in front of you?
Yes, I would.
Go ahead.
That'd be 2d20 plus 6, right?
Yes. With advantage if you're attacking recklessly. Okay. 15, 14. So 15 and 19. The 19 hits, the 15 doesn't. So, you're going to do 1d12 plus 5 points of damage. Please. Doop, doop, doop. 15.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And total.
Total shall.
Total
just
shell.
total shall. No, total shall just. Straight up swing him. Because he doesn't have any second or third level spell slots, because he didn't long rest or short rest, which is fun. There you go. I shall swing at him with my club.
Go for it.
Push. Plus
Club.
5.
Your club of crap.
Yes.
That hits. How much damage does your club of crap do?
Plus my strength mod. I don't know why I haven't included it. Plus 3.
Not enough room on the character sheet, apparently.
That's rubbish.
Are you going for the one that you lit up with Fairy Fire, or?
Oh yeah, no advantage.
That's true. Do you want to see if you get a crit?
Yeah, good guess. Not 20. Oh yeah. No.
No. So it's just
That
4.
is. Yeah. Just 4.
Just 4.
And can I do something?
Probably.
The rat features. Where are my rat features? There we go. Quick change. Can I use my shape change as a bonus action?
No.
Okay, it's a full action, never mind. Okay, turn done.
Yeah. So. The 2 remaining soul blades are gonna say these are tougher than they look. What are the chances that you'll let us take our injured and get out of here?
We wouldn't mind. Just leave a toll.
What's
of like a
Frostwalker
couple
tell
rolls.
us? Pay the toll and we'll let you leave. Does
Yeah, just leave a
Kristen
couple gold.
does Christian echo that sentiment?
Yeah. Drop your gold and drop any gold and gems you're carrying, and you can take your injured and go.
Tell you what. You can each have 10 gold.
That's fine.
feeling better?
Better than nothing.
Can I rejoin the game?
Yeah, are you feeling better?
Yeah, I've had something to eat and a bit of a rest.
Good. Okay. So, don't know if you were listening to the game, but they've come across some Dwerger on the road. Of course, some Black Dragon bandits leapt out and tried to mug them, but the Dwerger were too much for the bandits, and the party decided to help out the bandits and attack the Dwerger. The Dwerger are now realizing that they've bitten off more than they can chew, and they're trying to bow out gracefully, and the party is demanding that they pay a toll. The Dwerger have offered 10 gold pieces each to let them take their unconscious fellows and leave. Unnamed Turtle says that's okay.
That seems like quite a bit.
Holy shit, the bear can talk.
Rawr.
He can fight too.
Rawr.
Alright. Drop the 50 gold and get your wounded out of here.
50.
Get you. There.
Rawr.
4 of us. That's 5 times 10.
Bear doesn't
50.
count. We only fought the 4 of you.
I was going to let you walk away, but since you want to insult my friend,
Really? You're gonna attack? You're gonna continue fighting if we don't pay 10 gold to the bear? Fine. They gathered 50 gold between them and handed over. And then, to your surprise, instead of actually dragging off their unconscious friends, they stab them with those life glass daggers that you saw.
not gonna ask.
They,
Come, my fellows, let's get out of here before.
they continue on their way, leaving the corpses of their fellows behind.
Can I search the corpses for anything else useful?
Sure. Let's see. The 2 dead soul blades. Sorry. Correction. 3 dead soul blades are each wearing leather armor. We're each wearing leather armor.
What?
5 Dwerger walk away.
I guess I'll take the armor. We can sell it somewhere eventually,
They also,
or trade it.
the 3 of them also each had a life glass dagger on them.
What is that pretty rock?
Dangerous. However, it is apparent that Christian actually straps the daggers to himself.
Rawr.
Still sheathed, I assume.
Yes, still sheathed.
Cool. Okay. And you continue on your way to the ashram?
Yep.
Okay.
Indeedy.
And do your knockety knock when you get there.
Yep.
And a goblin lets you in. Yeah. The rest of you here, eh?
The rest of us?
Your old friends in the canteen. Talking to Yaroff the Barker.
I don't know. Is he talking about you guys? Because I have no idea what he's talking about.
Maybe. What does... Who is here?
Come in, you idiots.
Nice to see you too. You kiss your mom with that? You kiss your mom with that mouth?
Yeah. What else would I kiss her with? My ass?
What's the difference? Okay. So, we follow Goblin A?
Follow.
What are you following me for? I said he's in the canteen.
Just into the doorways. Just into the doorway. We gotta come. There's only one way to get into the place. This little hallway before it branches out.
Yeah. After you've gone in.
Yeah. No, then we don't follow the goblin.
Yeah. What you doing? Are you going to continue hanging out in the entrance hall? Are you going to go to the game room, the library, the training room, the dorms,
And
the canteen?
unnamed will start heading to the canteen.
Okay. Any guesses on who you see in there?
Maybe the original gun thief. If I had to guess. Or Dan's old character?
No, it's the halfling.
Yeah.
Jeff, do you
Valid.
want to describe their reaction to seeing unnamed turtle come into the canteen?
Well, shit.
Oh. Hello.
Hello. I see you guys made it back from Fringe.
I see you made it back with the gun.
I don't have a gun.
I mean,
I
yeah,
believe-
we know the big man has it somewhere. The big dragon scary man has it now. But you made it back with it,
Which secured my place within the organization. Yes.
Do you guys need like a room to
No,
hash things out?
no. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this gym with you. Can you have our people look into what it actually is, please, and make sure I get it back?
Yeah, of course.
As it and I'll get back on mission. And he puts on a fancy looking turban hat thing. It's taking me. Well, I'll work on that while I'm walking. And he goes and heads out the door.
Yeah, the halfling will walk past the rest of the party, including Violet and Frostwalker and Mooney.
More like walks under their legs, like.
Do any of you make any attempt to stop him?
No one else is. I won't. But I have a great big urge to go halfling punting.
As he goes under my leg, can I try and get him in a bear hug? Just because.
You want to try and hug Balin?
Yes.
Alright, contested strength. Of course, Balin can do an acrobatics to get up. Mooney,
Yeah.
Athletics, d20 plus 6.
Athletics. I have a +6 to athletics.
Yes, I know. Go for it.
I don't have his sheet up.
Be a 7. I'm sure you can do that.
Okay, so it's a wood.
Your balance modifier is a +7.
Yeah. So it's oh dear.
Yeah, you nimbly sidestep the bear hug.
What does I rolled in that 1? So what does Mooney actually do instead of hugging the halfling?
Well, thankfully it's a skill check and not an attack roll, so you just miss. You forgot you were dealing with a halfling and went too high. Oh yeah, shorty.
I still imagine that they would go to basically completely wrap themselves around you, and they do a tight squeeze, and then realize that there's nothing there. They look down at their empty arms, disappointed.
I think he goes so far as to ends up sort of balling up, and then he goes, I can sniff my own butt like this.
Mooney, you never change.
Funny. Alright.
Stay safe, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna stay safe, most likely, but if I survive and we run into each other, we'll swap war stories.
Sniff, sniff.
Alright. So you let Balin leave. Cool.
Indeed.
Alright then. So after Balin is gone, do you sit down and talk to Yaroff? Or...
Actually, before I do anything, I would like to sit down and scan through the paperwork we recovered from the from Mr. Moneybags.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, flipping through those folders, you see that Mr. Moneybags had his fingers in a lot of pies. He had all kinds of different schemes and scams going.
Is there anything?
Mostly loan sharking.
Okay. If I roll an investigation into them, is there anything? Can I learn anything that isn't?
Do an investigation. Yeah.
Yep, that's what I was going to get to. That's not going to roll right. Because that's an added number, another letter. 30-20.
Okay, you also notice that there's a bit of a cipher involved here, and it doesn't take much to crack it, but when you do, you realize that he was also involved in a soul trade between the wealthy and elite members of Brench and the demons of the abyss. In exchange, the wealthy and powerful got powers, demonic servants, magic items, you know.
Eureka!
What? What have you found?
Well, a very crude cipher. In here, detailing other. God, I can't think. You just said the guy's name. Yarsif. You want to come here for a second?
Yaroff the
Yeah.
Barker. Yaroff the Barker.
Yaroff the Barker. You want to come here? You probably want to see these.
Oh. Got something useful, did you?
When we were in Branch, we went to the cut purse to stay. The tavern owner, after we had an altercation with some of the city guard, offered us a secret way out. Only he was trying to kill us with some demons. Was not very happy that we got out of his trap. We fought him, which was kind of not very nice, since the tavern should have been a place of sanctuary for those of us in the trade.
Rogues.
Yeah. And he definitely was not providing sanctuary. But after he decided he'd had enough, after we were beating him and he knew he was going to lose and disappeared, I took the time to go through his desk and get his books, and so we know the money schemes he has, plus breaking a simple code. It also details the soul trade between him and the rich elite. Him being the middleman between the rich elite of Fringe and the demons of the Abyss.
Well done.
Giving physical proof of the town's dealings with demons.
Were you able to tie any of this to Fafnir?
Well, given the fact that Fafnir is the director of the Five Heroes,
yeah, the fact that the Five Heroes are letting this happen under their nose is a little damning, isn't it?
yeah. Then again, we interacted with some of the heroes. They're about, like, outside of Fafnir, I would say that they're about as bright as that wall over there.
Well then.
So I don't honestly know that. I don't think that they actually like. They seem like nice enough people. They just don't have a clue what's actually going on. Except, of course, I feel like Fafnir probably does, but I never saw him. Not sure how often he actually leaves the castle.
So you think that this may be happening under his nose and it doesn't directly benefit, or do you think that Fafnir is involved in this somewhere?
Given that he's a dragon, and the town is his protectorate, there's no way he doesn't know what's going on. He's allowing this to happen, and he's either...
Yeah, he's not really protecting his people. Yeah.
Yeah, because he I don't know. It just seems like there's no way he doesn't know what's going on, and the fact that he hasn't directed the other heroes to deal with it, and often sends them out of town on faraway missions, probably means that that's when the biggest crap happens in town. If I was going to do something like summon a whole bunch of demons or something, I wouldn't want my paladin friend hanging around.
Yeah.
May I add something?
Please
Of
do.
course. Yeah.
We also have that note thing that's disguised as a love letter.
Oh, yeah, I have a feeling I know where that came from now. I think your friend was trying to help you prove that the guards were Cambions before we got a hold of this paperwork that fully proves that there's demons.
We also have the guard's head.
That
At
too.
least one of us does.
We do have some heads.
Just show him the Cambion heads. One of them
Yeah.
still looking angry, the other one looking surprised that they're dead. So
They were the city guard.
okay. Well, I'll take this
All of them.
information to Tilbus. He's a little preoccupied at the moment, but yeah, feel free to make use of the training dummies or take a nap, play a game, read some books, get some refreshments, whatever you want. You've earned it. And there's this too. And he puts a pouch on the table and then gets up to leave the canteen.
One last thing. The ambush site.
Yeah.
How does that work?
You see, there's the river that flows through the ashwoods.
Okay. Any earnings from that? How does that break down?
Oh, yeah, you pay a tithe to the dragon and then you get to keep the rest.
How much is a tithe?
Well, it depends. If you find anything really good, like magic items and stuff like that, then generally speaking, that's what he'll want. But if it's just gold, 10%.
And where would you put that at?
Well, I'm heading to see him anyway. If you want to give it to me, I'll take it to him.
I'm going to toss him a gold coin then.
A single gold coin.
That would be 10% of 10 gold from me.
This is true. All right, so you already divvied the money out to everybody.
Yeah, I figure that wouldn't have taken much.
Yeah, so everybody's got 10 gold. Well, everyone got. If you're all paying your tithe, then yeah, it's 9 gold that you get to keep.
Unnamed would follow suit.
Okay. Gives 1 gold and 10 silver. That's 2 gold. So you're giving 20% instead of 10.
Sorry, I meant 5 silver.
That's 15%.
Yeah, well, we only made 10 gold off of it. They're not asking you for any money you already had. Just whatever you earn, we earn from the Durgar. So that should only just be 1 gold.
Mooney takes back the 5 silver.
Money may be awakened, but he's still not good with money.
So Yaroff heads to a supply cupboard at the side of the training room, closing the door behind him. What do the rest of you want to do?
What's in the bag?
Yeah. Toby, shush. So that's level 5. Let's do... Yeah. Roll a D100. $41. So in the bag. Yeah, let's roll 3d6 for me. Okay. You find 10 assorted gemstones worth 100 gold pieces each. Could you also roll the d6? 3 times. Okay. Would do the rest of you want to roll stuff?
D.
Roll the D100.
Roll. You cut out. What did you
Roll
want?
a D100, please.
Oh, neat.
That's not a D100. You just rolled 100.
Ah, damn it.
Okay, Frostwalker. That's a potion of healing. Total 47. That's also a potion of healing. That's 3 potions of healing. That'll come in handy.
Items.
So 10 gemstones worth 100 gold pieces each and 3 potions of healing. How do you want to divvy that out between you all?
I figure there's 5 of us, so we'll each get 2 gems.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take care of Toby. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, and then who wants the healing potions? Ideally, someone who can't heal themselves.
Can I have one of the healing potions, please? Seeing as I'm generally a little bit farther away than the rest of you.
Okay, he'll hand you the one that he was holding.
Thank you, unnamed.
And who else wants it?
Honestly,
Amanda?
we should probably give Scarlet.
Oh, Scarlet, yeah. No, Violet. That's it.
Oh yeah, Violet. Whichever one it is.
Violet, do you want one? We can't always heal you.
Yeah, sure, thank you. And for the record, I can barely remember which character I'm playing what day anyways.
Fair. And then fight for the last one.
Hang on to it just in case. You never know when you never know. You might run out of magic and need it.
Sure.
So.
And with that, I'm gonna go hit the hay. I haven't rested in a while. I feel a bit tired.
Okay.
You know, he'll make his way to the bedrooms or to the sleeping quarters, whatever you want to call it. And yeah,
I agree. That actually sounds like a really good idea.
what are those weapons? Those weapons that you've attached to you? The things
Oh,
that the Dwagas.
oh, I should have handed those over, to be honest. I almost
Oh
forgot
well.
about it. They appear to be um uh, they
Okay,
appear to be stone, but they seem to have um uh magical properties.
yeah, because they stung.
Okay.
It
Yeah,
stung when they stabbed me.
yeah. I thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna have to hand them over. Um, uh, when I see them again, because I completely forgot that they were not ordinary daggers.
Mm-hmm. So you all long resting?
Yes, yes, we are.
Get anything to eat from Bork the Orc before you go sleep, or are you just gonna go straight to bed?
Mooney's off to wherever he can smell food.
Mooney's gonna go get food. Okay.
Yeah, quick bite, quick drink, then rest.
Mooney does not eat his food, he inhales it.
Guess the name would follow his suit then.
You're also gonna eat.
Oh,
See if
is the guy that Mooney climbed up a tree to attack around anywhere?
Um. Yeah, sure. The bandit that you attacked in a tree is there. He's looking at you nervously.
Can I wave and trot over to him friendly like and just go, friend?
Yeah. Okay.
Friend, and hugs.
trust me, buddy. If you wanted you dead, you'd be picking your intestines up off the floor.
Please. Please don't eat me.
Friend.
It's a friendly bear, unless you're attacking him.
Okay. Is it safe to hug back?
Yeah, sure. And Christian will actually go over and kind of like drape an arm over the hugging Mooney. Be like, see, no problem.
Friend.
The bandit tentatively hugs you back, trying very hard not to make it seem like they're grappling you or anything, because they don't want you to get the idea that you're that they're attacking.
All right, Mooney. I think you frightened the poor man enough. Give him time to get used to the fact that you're not going to eat him.
I like how soft your fur is, he says just before you let go.
Mooney has very soft fur.
Just don't get too drunk and mistake him for a hairy woman.
I should. We should say that. We should say the same thing about you. You shouldn't get too drunk either.
If I was into that, I would be going. I'd be a dwarf.
Mooney's something similar happened in tavern. The man thought I was lady, and I took him to bed. He woke up next day. Look at bear in room that can talk, and proceeds to shit self. Had to give him bar.
it was a bad. Remember, I got that drunk because I was having a very bad day. Those don't happen every day.
You gave him a bath?
He pooped himself.
Threw him in the river. Makeshift bath.
Okay. I don't know what I was imagining, like, you ran him a tub full of hot water and, like, helped him scrub his back and stuff. It was
People clean self in warm water.
Well, yeah, it's a lot more comfortable in warm water. It's
Mooney has only ever cleaned in cold water. Mooney must try this bath.
Oh yeah, you don't know what you're missing.
Show Mooney.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, follow me.
God.
I'm not sure you'll actually fit in the tub we've got here. Does anyone know the enlarge spell?
Oh God. We've created a monster.
Okay, I'm done with my silly antics now. Sorry.
That's fine. Regardless, while the rest of you are doing whatever you're doing, you will be seeing a group of bandits pulling out the tub, magically enlarging it, filling it with hot water. Partway through filling it with hot water, they realize they should have done that before they enlarged it. They add some salts and perfumes to the water and encourage the bear to climb in. What are the rest of you up to?
Finishing my meal and then going and taking my rest because God, it's been a few days. It's been a busy whatever.
There are plenty of beds available, and some of which have clearly just had someone sleeping in them, but other members of the guild woke them up so they could all watch the bear getting a bath.
I am not. I am just. I guess there isn't much amusement in a place like this. God.
It's also not every day a bear comes in and wants a bath. So I can understand the excitement.
That's true. We're kind of getting numb to it because we travel with Mooney.
Mooney must live such an exciting life.
Something, I guess.
He tries to eat the bubbles.
Ew, that's gonna taste bad. Oh well.
I feel like I can food then sleep. You probably would be splashing quite a lot of it out. Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
So,
Man.
all right, so everybody's going to bed, including a very wet and but very comfortable. The bath is much nicer with warm water. It's much more relaxing.
Ooh.
Would shake self dry, getting everywhere.
Whereabouts would it be shaking? Would that be shaking out in the bed, in the sleeping quarters?
No,
Probably
the training room.
After getting out the tub and
They did,
Okay.
they did in the training room because it's the most central room. It's
Okay.
the largest area, and it's centrally located, so everyone can see it.
And it's designed to handle like spilled
Oh, yeah.
liquids.
Hugs the Amanda again. This time slightly wet. Sorry, hugs the Violet. Slightly wet.
Oh dear God.
Probably not just slightly wet. I imagine a bear's fur would hold quite a lot of water.
You are wet now, Violet. You have a dripping wet bear hugging you.
How does that feel, Violet? Being that you're, Dragonborn.
So
Amanda?
Amanda?
Yes, sorry.
You just got hugged by a sopping wet bear.
I'll probably just kind of like shake myself, but go off and go, thank you.
Happy Ben.
Okay. So you all go to bed.
Indeedy.
Get a night's rest.
Cool. So, go up. Back to 45. Perfect.
I do hope the boss remembers that he promised us items out of his hoard. More than just healing potions.
I get the feeling he doesn't go back on his word.
That was almost more of an out of character reminder to Anthony.
Oh, I knew. Don't worry.
Okay. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm sure everything will be fine.
Yeah, he seems trustworthy. So long as we stay on his good side.
Well, at least I understand how things work here. I've heard that some of the other dragons are not quite so clear in their intentions. Like, anyway.
Yeah. So you all go long rest. When you finish your sleep, well, is there anything in particular you're going to be doing on your downtime? Bearing in mind that this will be partway through the night, you'll probably wake up to find that a lot of the other bandits are in other beds in the dorms. Anything in particular that you're doing?
Working on being very, very quiet.
At one side end of the dorm room, you do see a group of younger bandits huddled together and whispering something, making sure they all have blankets.
Can I get close enough to hear what they're saying?
Sure.
Without them,
Stealth? Yep.
as I stealth over.
Yeah. So as you go over, you see that they've got papers and plans figured out, and you can. One of the ringleader is saying, "I've got it all figured out. You see, I've got an ear for this sort of thing. You see, we haven't behind that storage." Behind that supply cupboard, there's a secret passage, yeah? And I've studied it and listened as Yaroff and Tilbus and others have gone down that secret passage, and I figured out how many steps there are. And he's got this... So I reckon that, by the sounds of it, the path goes down and curves round, and there's a great, and his true lair is directly beneath the ash hole. And if we sneak in there while he's sleeping, we can all take a bit of his treasure and be out of here before he even wakes up. We won't have to be bandits anymore. We can make our fortune and live lives of luxury on an island somewhere.
Can I throw a dagger right into the center of their map or their paperwork?
Sure.
Just like not one of the special ones, one of my standard daggers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to like irradiate them to death, but just be like thunk.
Yeah. Rolled hit.
So they can realize that somebody's there.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could be turned into a pool of goo as he wakes up and obliterates you with his breath.
Holy shit, where did you come from?
Well, you see, when two people love each other very much...
Oh, haha. I mean, how much of that did you hear?
All of it. Now, if you don't want me to turn you into the others, scrap the idea and be happy you have a place to live.
We could do that, says the ringleader slyly. Or
I could call my bear over here and let him eat you.
we could cut you in on the... Yeah, none of us want to get eaten, mate. Just... Fine. Just... Rawr? Are you saying you're not tempted?
Christian was using Mooney as a bit of a threat because he figured that just the idea of it would make them realize that it was probably a bad idea. He was trying to avoid a fight by borrowing the bear.
Yeah.
The idea of the bear.
The threat of bear.
Because actually, I don't want to fight these people.
Yeah.
Like,
they're just young idiots.
Yeah. He's just trying to point out that they're not very bright. However, the plan, the work you went into making this plan and all of that, A+ job. Like that is some stellar intel and planning. Like that was spot on. Just use it in a more appropriate manner. You're going to go far.
Well, thanks, I guess. Do you want it? And he hands you the... Well, he pulls your dagger out from the middle... Well, he tries to pull your dagger out from the middle of it. Cuts the paper a bit more in the process. Hands you back the dagger and the crude map that he drew based on his step counting.
Hey, just because you're not going to let somebody do something doesn't mean you can't praise them for the effort.
Absolutely right.
And Christian will fold up the thing and put it in a pocket, never to be seen again. He's not gonna like destroy it in front of them or whatever, but he probably will eventually destroy it so that no one thinks he's trying to break into the freaking. But he's not gonna like crush. He's trying to keep them alive and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing the good thing at the moment, which means I'm going to have to do something horrible next time because I've got to balance myself out. Oh, hey, Mooney. Good to see you. Please don't scare the young ones. And what race are they? Humans, elves, halflings?
A mix, mostly human, but there would probably be a lizard folk, a rat kid, and a goblin.
What languages does Mooney speak?
Mooney speaks.
Mooney speaks Common, Sylvan, Bear, and Druidic.
And Draconic?
No, not Draconic, just Common, Sylvan, Bear, and Druidic.
Oh, Druidic. For some reason, Druidic got translated into Draconic.
Druidic.
Okay, so... Sorry, Thanks for having my back, Mooney. I really do appreciate it.
Rawr. Yawn, showing big teeth.
Okay, that's frightening. Like, you gotta work on not flashing them big chompers all the time, Mooney. Even those of us who know you, like, that is slightly uncomfortable.
It burns teeth as well. Look how shiny they are.
Shiny.
Okay.
Shiny.
All right. That's uncomfortable. Let's
Terrifying.
let's go back to resting. Make sure we don't wake any of the others up. I mean, it is the middle of the night. I'm sure there's people on watch places, but it's deep night. There's not going to be much happening. We should wait for morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and as you're heading back, you'd see Unnamed heading towards the prayer room. Just to go for a late night prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good commune, Unnamed. Don't. Yeah, just.
What are you going to pray for, Unnamed Order?
Just general prayerness.
Prayerness.
Basically just
Is it a prayer of thanks for...
yeah, prayer of thanks.
Okay. Cool. Alrighty. Were Frostwalker and Violet up to anything in the middle of the night while everyone else is sleeping? I'm about to pass out. Oh, in real life you're about to pass out? Do we need to wrap up 30 minutes early so you can head to bed, Jeff?
If you guys want to carry on, Christian will just like be monitoring things or whatever.
In the morning I wanted you to meet and talk to Tilbus, so you need to be awake for that. So
Okay, yeah, sorry guys. I haven't been sleeping well the last couple of days, and I could just use a
No worries.
little bit more sleep tonight.
No worries.
Use that long rest.
Yeah, long rest. As Sean just said, sleepy too. So
Okay.
we will put a pin in it here, and next time we play, you'll be waking up in the ash hole, and you'll get to talk to Tilbus
Oh, nice.
about your discoveries and exactly what you get out of it. Okay?
Sounds good.
I hope you guys listening have enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed playing. Please like,
See you guys.
subscribe, and all that stuff if you want to get more.
Yeah, no.
Become an emotional support goblin on the Patreon, and of course join our community. We have a Discord server of our very own, and there's a link in the description to that below too. In the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good game.